Hello and welcome. You're tuned into Traders 20 right here on ET Now. I'm Avan Dabash. You know that this is the show where over the next half hour we'll have our 6 technical experts coming together and they'll be giving you top trading ideas so that you can have a profitable trading day. Not just that, of course, we will also be showcasing commodity picks as well as strategies that will help you make the best of the futures and options markets. So let's give you a glimpse of the lineup that we've got for you for today then. We've got Ashwini Gujral, who's joining in from New Delhi, Mitesh Thakkar, Sandeep Wagle, as well as Prakash Gaba, all of them from Mumbai. Rajat Bose joins in from Kolkata and Deepak Mohini from Pune. Well, what's happening with the markets is the day of profit booking. So take a look at where the Sensex is currently placed at. It's 17,067. For the Nifty, too close to the lowest point of the day, and we're grinding below the crucial 5200 level at 5174, with the market breadth veering in favor of the losing side. But let's pull up some of the stocks which have done very well over the last 5 days. You've got the likes of Agrasam Industries. Take a look at that. 7% is what it's put on. NTPC over the past 5 days has notched up 6.5%. And Cipla, it's really the result rub-off which has augured very well for it. But Coal India, that's been your big loser. Over the last 5 days, the counter has shaved off close to 3.6% and very subdued in today's session as well. Some of the other counters today which have in fact hit new highs, you've got the likes of a Castrol India, that one's done very well for itself. From the pharma space also you can see some of those good movers. So the likes of an Ipca Laboratories has done very well today, as well as a Haikal which has hit a new high in today's session. But on the downside, you've got a slew of counters which are really weighing down on the markets. So you've got the likes of a SAIL, that counter is down by close to 3% as we speak. It's the ADAG pack which is also seeing inherent weakness. Reliance Infrastructure, Reliance Power, Reliance Communications, all of those counters seeing a dropping today. High beta, so Jayaprakash Associates has shaved off close to 3.8%, as well as Hindalco and Sterlite, Jindal Steel and Power. So it's the entire metals basket which you can say collectively weighing down. Banking also shouldn't rule that one out, because you've got an Axis Bank and ICICI Bank as well as the State Bank of India not holding up too well in today's session. Let's pull up some of the top gainers then, and really few and far between, which is why you're seeing that very negative market breadth. It's largely from the pharmaceutical pack, so you've got a Ranbaxy Laboratories, Dr. Reddy's as well as Cipla, and Cairn India, some of the other gainers in today's session. But of course, let's kickstart Traders 20. But before that, we have to give you a disclaimer from our end that if you do choose to take any positions in the stocks that are recommended, it's important that you consult your financial advisor before doing so. Well, Mitesh Thakkar is ready with us to join in with his trading ideas for today. Hi Mitesh, what's on your list?
I've got a few sell calls. One of them is on the Bank Nifty. I did speak about the fact that the Bank Nifty failed to capture the levels of 10,400 convincingly. So Bank Nifty futures around 10,300 levels can be sold with a stop at about 10,450 for a price target of 10,050 to about 10,000 on the downside. The chief reasons I've got or I've identified this sell call is the fact that the Bank Nifty today, with the kind of gap down opening, has slipped below the key averages. We've got some sell signals on the intraday chart, so this could be a good trade to take. The other one is sell on Hindalco, which I just heard you mention about it. I think very clearly Metals Pack didn't participate aggressively in the upside and have had a weak technical structure. The overall reason of choosing Hindalco is that we have seen some fresh sell signals on the intraday chart. So I would suggest selling this with a stop at 120 for a price target of 107. The solitary buy I have got on my list is India Cement. Now cement as a sector has really outperformed the broader markets, and what we are seeing today is that despite the fact that the markets are weak, the stock price has moved up and it's now trading above its short-term averages. We've also seen the indicators remain in a bullish mode. They are rising above their trigger line, so that's a very positive sign over here. So as a contra bet, I've taken along on India Cements with a price target of 90.5. I would suggest buying this with a stop at 82.5. And I've got lastly a sell on Mahindra and Mahindra. There is a possibility of a bearish head and shoulder patterns being formed over here. So I would here wait for the stock to trade below 677. There's a clearly bearish pattern as I mentioned earlier. So sell below 677 with a stop at about 690 and a price target of about 650 on the downside over here.
Okay, so those were top trading areas coming in from Mitesh Thakkar. But Ashwini, what are the top bets that you've identified?
Well, today you have to be a bit defensive because market is choppy, although it's not trending. That's the important point. So Oracle Financial, that's a buy with a stop about 2,700, target of 2,900. This is coming out of a medium-term consolidation, has outperformed the Nifty over the last many months. Sugar is coming out of a massive bear market. There is drought all over the world. So chances are agri stocks could do better. So Balrampur Chini is a buy with a stop about 57, target of 66. Similarly, metal stocks are in massive bear markets, and as long as the world remains in recession, that should continue. So Tata Steel is a sell with a stop about 405, target of 380. And similarly, JSPL is the stock is in a massive bear market because of the sector as well as stock specific reasons. So this is a sell with a stop about 410, target of 375.
Okay, those are the picks that Ashwini is betting on for today. But remember, we also answer individual queries in our segment Ask Ashwini right here on the show. The first query comes in on United Phosphorus. We've got a live caller with us. Ajay joins in from Varanasi. Hi Ajay, what's your query?
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Ma'am, I have a question regarding United Phosphorus. I have bought it at 127 and the quantity is 500. So just tell me, sir, what should I do? I just hold or sell?
Is it United Phosphorus?
Yes, yes, the United Phosphorus. I bought it at 127, so 500 shares quantity.
Well, 3 months is a short time frame and it's a trading time frame. So first thing is that you should have some kind of a stop loss. The stop loss here can easily be around 115. If it comes up, you have to take it. But on the upside, the first target is about 135. And in case, markets run up and things look better from here, maybe you can get even 150. But, keep a 115 rupee stop because you have not bought it at a very low price or at the bottom of the range. It's towards the upside of the range. So if this trade fails, then you probably have to relook at an entry point.
Okay, so Ajay, hope we got your query answered on a United Phosphorus. Time for the next query for the day then. This one comes in via an email on Navali Lignite. We've had Arul who's written in from Bangalore. Now he's picked up 200 shares of a Navali Lignite at 82 rupees a share and now wants to know whether he should hold on to this investment or exit. He's got a long-term horizon with him, Ashwini, about 3 years. So what would you recommend him to do?
Well, the good thing is that the PSU sector overall is having a real bad time and the stock has seen highs of about 250. Now PSU stocks, they don't really go out of business. Most of them are monopolies. They get lots of government support, etc. So it's not a bad stock from that perspective. The good thing here is that it's very close to a decent support, which is around 70. That has been a medium-term support level, so you can keep that as a stop. And for a 3-year horizon, his first target should be about 110. Once it crosses 110, then the stock gets into a bull market, and then he can expect even higher targets, about 150. But in case he loses the next 10 bucks, then he should get out and maybe again wait for some lower levels, some better levels to come in. The stock remains in a bear market, but as I've said that at some point sentiment and stocks do bottom out. So the chances are that Navali Lignite will not see too much lower levels.
Okay, that's a word on Navali Lignite. Moving on then, the next query comes in on Mahindra Satyam. We've got Hemant joining in on the phone line from Jabalpur. Hi Hemant, what's your query?
Ma'am, I had purchased Mahindra Satyam, 15,000 share of Mahindra Satyam at the rate of 22 rupees. And now with all these merger talks and everything, so I don't know whether I should hold or I should sell or I should partly sell and book some profit, so kindly advise.
Well, first of all, this is the long-term investor because he's bought a stock at a long-term level. That's something that people forget. They only think that, long-term investing means holding for 5 years, 10 years. Long-term investing is about buying at a very, very low price when the sentiment was terrible. So, full marks for that. Now Mahindra Satyam has reached a very, very strong resistance. Today's, good results are not a reason to buy. They are probably a good reason to book at least half of your profits. Now, in case we are able to cross 93, 94, then maybe 120 is possible. But in case we are not able to cross that, then the stock can, get back into that 60 to 90 type of range. So if I were you, I would book half my profit here. Keep a 80 rupee type of trailing stop. You already made 4 times your money. So you would much rather protect that profit than worry about more profit in the future. Keep an 80 rupee trailing stop. If it comes, take all your profit. It was a good trade while it lasted.
Book partial profits, Hemant and Mahindra Satyam soaring in today's session also on the back of good results. Moving away from that then, we have a disclaimer from our end. Remember that you have to consult your individual financial advisor if at all you choose to take any positions which have been recommended by our experts on the show. And if you've got any questions or queries for the stock market, well, we have Ashwini Gujral ready here to answer them for you. 3 ways that you can participate on the show. Email us at bnsn@etnow.tv. You can SMS BNSN followed by your name and your query to 58888, or simply call us on 022-2483-7111. Well, time for us to take a very quick break on the show then, but come right